Hello and welcome, Leon Streete here. And I've got a question for you. What does it take to become the ultimate entrepreneur? It's a massive question that a lot of people think about in one way, shape, or form. Sometimes it's how do I make myself, become what I know is the potential that I have within me? Or how do I take my business to the next level and actually achieve the results that you know are possible or you've heard about from other entrepreneurs, other successful people? And you're thinking, when will that happen for me? And it's such a big question because there's so many people who get into this industry of becoming a business owner and wanting to be a success, but not actually knowing what steps to take. Now I've got something for you. I'm going to break down a few points on the board with you just so you understand what you can do to become the ultimate entrepreneur. So the first thing is, and some of this stuff you may know already, but I want to give it to you because maybe you forgot about it. Maybe it's something that you've become clouded about or just foggy because you've been thinking of other things and focusing your efforts in other places that haven't delivered the results for you. And you're thinking, I've done this before, but why isn't it working? Or I've done all these other things before, but you've not revisited them. But maybe if you looked at them from a different angle, maybe it'll help you to accelerate your business in a new direction. So here it is. Number one, get clear on your goals. Yeah, this is one of the biggest things that I see with entrepreneurs. They don't set any goals for themselves, or they kind of have this loose goal, but they don't stick to it. So by setting goals, you want to look at what is it that you're going to produce in the next year. Yeah. And then start to reverse engineer what happens in the next 6 months, what happens in the next 3 months, what happens in the next 30 days, what happens in the next week or day for that to become possible, for you to achieve that goal. So when you get into goals, look at it from where do you want to be in a year's time? What would be the key things for you? So look at it from what financial target and what transformation do you want to happen as part of that? So when I say transformation, what would be the breakthroughs, the ahas, the light bulb moments for you in your business? And then with this, as I just mentioned, look at how you can break down the goal. So go for 12 months, and then go for 6, go for 3, and go for 30 days. Yeah, and start to break things down. So for instance, if you wanted to, as an example, bring in another 100,000 in the next year, you could break that down into 12 months and know that you've got to generate $8,333 or pounds each month. But then you can start to say, what's going to happen by month 6? What's going to happen in month 3? What's going to happen in the next 30 days, the next week, so on and so forth. So break it down, getting clear on what is the financial target. If you're going to generate like £1 million, you're already at like $500,000, then, obviously your target's going to be different. So that's the first thing, getting clear on our goals. Number 2, strategy. Again, something that either people don't get, overwhelmed, often misunderstood. Strategy, if you want to kind of get it in its simplest form, is you look at your products and services in your business and what is it that they solve or fix for the niche, the target audience that you hope to serve, wish to serve, or they're going to buy your product or service. That's simple. So what you got to look at is, what is the problem of a particular niche, and then how does that relate to the offer for your product or service? Because this is so important. In fact, I'll do another black one around here just to match. So very simple in terms of strategy. What problem do you fix for the niche? And what is your offer in terms of relating that to that niche? This is key. So getting clear on your strategy. Now from there, you've got goals, you've got strategy. Our final part, this is action. So with that in mind, what have you got to execute? What things have you got to put into place? What consistency of actions have you got to build up in order to make that happen? So you're clear on your goal, you're clear on the strategy, but what things have you got to do? So your actions, journal. Yeah. Get a weekly planner. So become a master of time. again. I'll do that again. So journal, weekly planner, get clear on what activities, that's a big thing here. What activities are going to produce results? So it's results producing. This is key, guys. I've done this in a super fast 5 minutes just so you can take it in and put it into play now. Often people talk about too much crap and too many different things that you should be doing, and actually they're not going to help you, like getting on social media and just posting blah, 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 blah. This is clear. Focus on what your goal is, know the strategy of understanding the problem of the niche you serve with the offer that you have for them, product or service. Get clear on the actions you need to take. Have a journal, document your activity. Have a weekly planner. Each week, master 168 hours in every week, and then focus on what activities are going to produce results. Leads, prospects, clients. If you want to find out more about how I do that for myself, how I do it for my clients and generate 6- and 7-figure marketing results in their business, what I would like to do is invite you to an event that's taking place that I'm speaking at on the 9th and 10th of February at Park Inn Heathrow in London in the UK. If you want to come along and get more of this and me specifically break down the strategies and steps that you can take to get those results, I want to welcome you to this event. Simply visit Streete, LeonStreete.com/UE discount. UE stands for The Ultimate Entrepreneur. That's the name of the event. If you go to this page, you'll get a 50% discount on tickets, reduced from £100 to £50. It's cheap. You get 2 days of speaking to people like me who've been responsible for getting 6- and 7-figure results for myself and my clients. If you want that, simply click this link below this video, and I look forward to seeing you there on the 9th and 10th of February. Take care. Bye-bye.